Alright, everybody, I gotta go a little extreme on you. Trump supporters, listen. You could cause the end of the very world by voting for this man. You can cause the end of all life on earth. Yes, all life on earth. Now, why do I say that? Am I a liberal? Am I a partisan? No. I read his book. I'm reading his book. Donald Trump, Think Big and Kick Ass. Keep in mind, this man will have access to the nuclear codes. Keep that in mind, okay? He can order our men and women into a war. He can start a war with any country on earth, including Russia or China, that has nukes, and he can ultimately decide to use them. And if they do, we're all dead. That would be because you decide to vote for him. So here's what I want you to do. I don't want to end all life on earth. So I want you to reconsider what you're doing, and I want you to take a deep breath and vote for Hillary Clinton. Not because she's the greatest thing since sliced potato chips, but because Donald Trump, the man who would have access to those nuclear codes, he says in his book he likes getting revenge. He likes getting even. He doesn't like a win-win situation. And he doesn't even trust the people that he hires. Now, if you think that's okay still, well, let's think about this. What if Donald Trump was in a movie theater and he had a loaded .45 and he freaked out? Would you want to be there? Am I accusing him of being psychotic? Yes. And mean-spirited? Oh, yes. Am I accusing him of being psychopath? Possibly. And is it true? You know it is. Deep down, you know it is. He just kicked out a woman, or told a woman with a baby to leave one of his rallies. That's not me. That's out of his own mouth. You want to call me partisan? Then you listen to the words of your own man, Karl Rove. When appropriate, I will be partisan. That was Karl Rove's words. Except I will never be partisan. I will be a patriot. I will be American. Now, those of you who believe in a God, I don't care what the faith is. When I die, someday, I have a lot to answer for. I've done a lot of dumb stuff. But I will not be the one speaking to God or God's angels and explaining why I voted for a person that ultimately caused nuclear war and the end of all life on God's creation. You call yourself a Christian, a Jew, a Muslim, a Sikh, a Hindu, a Buddhist? Well then, in the name of God, as a matter of fact, in the name of, well, I can't do this, but for God's sake, don't vote for that man. Look, I don't know where Annette put the book. But it's Donald Trump's Think Big and Kick Ass. He says right there he likes revenge and getting even. You really want a man like that in the White House? And I'm going to call you on this one. If you do, you're not a patriot and you're not a person of faith. You may pretend to be. You may think you are. But nobody that is a man or a woman of God will vote for this man, because he can end up destroying every life on this planet, and that goes against God. So unless you want to be on God's S list, and I'm not speaking for God and Father God, I'm not, and I apologize if it seems like it, but unless you want to be in trouble with the man or whomever you believe in God to be, I would not even think about voting for that Yahoo. And I don't mean the search engine. Now, do I hate Donald Trump? Absolutely not. Do I hate his policies and his actions and his ways of, let's just say, racism and psychosis? Yeah, I hate that. And by the way, I am Albert Torcaso, 412-559-2731. And guess what? I approve of this message Because for God's sake, let's save the planet.